Welcome back to our channel, and we have a brand new video today. It's been a while. It's been like a week since we've been inactive on our YouTube, and that is for a very good reason, guys. Okay,
very big reason.
Okay, very good reason. There's been a lot of stuff going on, and we can finally update you guys on what is happening in our lives and what is going to happen in today's video. Okay, to begin with, the gender reveal is coming very soon.
Very
and it's actually gonna happen this Saturday coming up. So by the time you watch this video, the Saturday that's gonna be coming up is the day of the gender reveal, but the video won't go live until Monday. I don't know what time on Monday. I think it's gonna be like around 12 p.m. so make sure that, yeah, like around noon. So make sure that whatever you're doing on Monday, have your calendars marked off for noon, because that is when the official gender reveal is going to drop. So stay tuned for that, okay? I'm saying that, I know I've asked you guys many times, but as the days are coming and going, I'm feeling more and more and more that it's going to be a boy. And not to mention that, like, I can feel the energy that is very, like, what is that chemical that guys have? Testosterone. I can feel a lot of testosterone, like a lot of male energy.
Like testicles?
Maybe that too.
Okay.
So I'm feeling that, and you know why I think I'm feeling that, and it just hit me? Because as the baby's like developing more, it's developing more into itself. So we're feeling more. That's crazy.
That's very true.
Yeah, so.
And just also little signs that we've been getting recently.
Little.
Big signs.
Big signs. One of the signs is that we had this psychic lady stay with us for one of the nights. She's actually an old friend of mine, and she's a very intuitive lady. Like, anything she has told me in the past literally has happened, okay? So when we got to my house and we got off the car, she gave me a bag of gifts that she wanted to give us, right? And she didn't know that we didn't know the gender yet. So I'm like, oh, what is this? And I opened the bag, and it was a blue blanket, right? So she's there looking for her keys. Oh, where's my keys? Oh, here's this for you, by the way. So now she's looking for her keys, you know? I'm looking at the bag, what's inside the bag.
And also to mention, it was a lot of baby boy clothes.
Right, and she had a whole bunch of baby boy clothes and a blue blanket. So I'm like, hey, what are you trying to tell us here? Do you think that's a boy? Or she goes, she takes off her sunglasses. She goes, wait a second, you don't know the gender yet? I'm like, no, we don't know yet. We're having a gender reveal soon. She goes, oh, well, you know, the blue's unisex, so if it's a girl, she can still use the blanket.
She tried making it as smooth as possible.
Yeah, she tried to make it smooth, but just the fact that it came from her, that's just another sign that's just adding on to, like,
and not to mention,
it's a boy.
So his sister and my mom know the gender, and the way my mom talks makes it sound like it's a boy.
Right.
And then when I caught, I'm like, oh, you just said this, and she's like, no, I mean it's a girl and a boy, and I'm like,
Right. Other than that, Leslie is currently 24 weeks pregnant. Her belly is showing more than ever now. Like, it's gotten to the point that her belly button has popped out.
It's slowly getting there.
Yeah, which you promised me that it wasn't gonna pop out, and it's popping out. I told you.
I was so sure that it wasn't gonna pop out just because I have a really deep belly button.
Bro, it was so deep. Well, before the pregnancy, it was so deep, and now it's like popping out.
Yeah. And okay, the baby has been kicking so much. It's been very active.
Right.
Especially at night. So I tend to sleep on my side, and I just realized, and I read a fact that me and Ryan were looking at, babies are actually more active when you sleep on your side.
Right. So supposedly, for you pregnant ladies out there, when you sleep on your side, there's more blood circulation that's going into your belly, I guess, and
the baby.
Yeah, and it's influencing the baby to kick more. So if you notice that your baby is kicking more, like at night while you sleep, it's because you're laying like that. Either way, there's no other way to lay, so you're kind of screwed anyways.
My baby's definitely gonna be a night owl, just the fact that it's always very, very active when I'm about to go to sleep, but throughout the day, it's just very calm.
Yeah. Another thing that we found out about the pregnancy is that the baby at this point could taste, hear things, and it has started to open its eyes. So
that's crazy.
So yeah, that's absolutely insane.
And I forgot who mentioned it, but they told me that kids that are 3 years or younger, if you ask them to remember how life was inside the womb, they will actually
I still remember it.
Shut up.
It was just really red. I'm just kidding. So again, for your ladies out there that are pregnant, at 24 weeks, your baby will start to taste things. So be careful what you eat, basically. You know what I'm saying? And your baby will let you know whether it likes the food or it doesn't like the food.
I'm kind of scared because honestly, throughout my whole pregnancy, I realized my #1 craving has been Starbucks and chocolate croissant.
Yes.
I always get that.
She's turning into a strawberry acai refresher, and her croissant, which she just already ate. And that actually brings me to another point, okay? For all you men out there that is experiencing a pregnancy with your girl, okay, I have something for you, and this is something that I have been studying to the point that I became a scientist, okay?
It barely hit you though, if you think about it.
I had to go this morning to buy it so I can explain this to you guys, okay? It's a whiteboard.
Fine.
No, I'm serious. People need to know this wisdom, okay? So this is to help out all the men out there, okay? What I've noticed about Leslie, okay, and this whole pregnancy is the hormonal changes that influences the mood, okay? Now, it can be very intense, okay, the mood swings. Very intense. And it's gotten so intense to the point that I had to even try to study this, and I came to a very good conclusion on what to do when your girl is experiencing very intense moods. I'm gonna draw out this graph, and this graph I call the graph of survival.
Of survival?
Yeah, this is the graph. So this line right here, hopefully you guys see this. Do you guys see it? Okay, there you go. So this line right here represents her mood. It's constantly going down, up, down, up, down, up, and down, and up, and so forth. Okay? So now, whenever she's at a high, she's the most loving, most beautiful thing in the world. Life is as great as butterflies and roses and kittens everywhere, okay? The moment that starts to plummet and goes all the way down, it could happen in a snap of a finger, or it could happen within whatever time frame that is happening. But the point is this. It took me a while to realize what to do.
It took him a while.
What to do when she's experiencing such mood swings. And this is what us men have to do. What we have to do is stay right here. You have to stay in the middle. You gotta stay in the middle. If you don't stay in the middle and you bite on any one of the times it's going up or down, you lost. Give up. Okay? And how do you stay right here in the center line of this? Yoga. I just enrolled in a yoga class. I also enrolled in meditation. So that keeps me right here. Okay? And I'm so happy that this happened to me in my life, because you know why, babe? Because without your emotional ups and downs, okay, I would have never enrolled in such life-changing classes, and now like I feel good. If you guys want to keep a mentally balanced life, okay, yoga, like they say, it's very useful in meditation, and it keeps you right here in the midst of the chaos. Another thing too is that at 24 weeks, I'm noticing, and she's also noticing, that she's losing her balance more because her belly's growing. I've
been very, very clumsy lately.
Very clumsy.
Especially going down the stairs, like I have to be very careful and extra slow, just because I lose my balance quickly.
Right. And we've actually had a small little scare the other day. She was going down the stairs and she kind of slipped on the last step.
My ankle just literally completely gave up on me.
Yeah.
Literally, I just kind of snapped, and I was like, oh my gosh, like
you fell on the floor.
But luckily I fell on my butt.
Yeah, so she fell on her butt, okay.
So
and
that, very careful.
Yeah, so just make sure that you guys are watching out what you guys do, and just be aware on what you're doing.
Yeah, I've been very, like he was talking about earlier, I've been very, very extra emotional in my life. I've never been this emotional in my life before. Yeah. And yeah, like my moods have been changing dramatically.
And you know what? I feel like God has brought such experience into my life at this point, because I'm very emotional too, but it's gone so intense to the point that I just let it go. And I'm so happy that it's happened, because it's like the more intense the external world is, I tend to usually bite on it and get frustrated, but now it's to the point I'm just letting it go, and it just feels great. So it's like an evolution, I guess, that's happening for both of us.
And it's like, I feel like you just also learn. You get a lot of experience, because then it's like, once the baby comes, I feel like you've already kind of learned how to gather that patience.
Right, exactly.
Ready for that.
Exactly. And not to mention that when I was a kid, I was really bad, and I was known as the Tasmanian devil among all the friends my dad had. So supposedly karma comes back to you, so hopefully the baby is not like that.
I'm kind of scared as well, because when I was a baby,
You had ADHD too?
I had tantrums.
Me
I would
too.
cry.
Me too.
My parents had to get out of the restaurants because I wouldn't stop crying.
Me too. But anyways, to continue with the video, today we're going to be showing you guys who's going to be throwing our gender reveal, and it's somebody very special. Somebody that we hold very dear in our hearts. And they're gonna be throwing the gender reveal. They're very excited for this.
Just to see how excited they are makes me excited.
Yeah,
like,
and we're gonna show you guys how excited they are because we're taking you guys along with us today.
Yeah.
And that's the whole purpose of this video. So are you guys ready to meet who is throwing our official gender reveal? Are you ready to see it? Comment down below on who do you think it is. Real quick, we'll wait.
Ready?
Okay, y'all finished commenting?
I think.
Okay, so are you guys now ready to meet them in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Hey, Assembly! Welcome back to our channel, guys.
No, not our channel, guys.
Oh,
It is our channel.
sorry.
Sorry.
But we're still all one though.
Just different channels.
Just different frequencies.
Yeah.
So obviously, Austin and I know what the baby is. We're so
We do?
excited. Yes.
You do know, bro. And you know why I know? You wanna know why I know you know?
Why?
It's because Catherine doesn't keep anything, bro. So, you know, bro.
It's a secret.
Are you gonna tell me that?
I'll tell you later.
So Austin and I know what the gender is, and also Leslie's mom also knows the gender. So that's exciting. So obviously, what better people to be throwing the gender reveal for these two amazing people? And
You guys
People.
Don't know wait. You guys don't know what it is? You wanna know? I'll tell you right now.
Which color? Which color is it? Is it either this one or?
That's crazy because I'm wearing like all colors.
multicolors.
So it looks like they're having twins, okay?
Oh, no,
okay.
please.
So there are a couple questions that I need to be asking them in order to make this gender reveal to perfection and make sure that they have a beautiful gender reveal and everything turns out amazing. So there are a couple questions I'm gonna ask you. So the first question is, what are your guys' favorite flavors for cake?
Mexican.
Vanilla. Mexican.
I'm just kidding.
I'm talking about like cake.
Cake.
Vanilla.
Yeah, we like vanilla.
Maybe chocolate.
I thought you like strawberry.
I thought you
like
liked
strawberry.
pumpkin.
I thought I like walnuts. I don't know.
Do you guys like hot or cold?
Why?
Like, do you like to be hot or do you like to be cold?
I like to be in the middle.
Okay, it's good to know. Write that down.
Why?
It can either be outside or it can be inside.
Okay. So before we continue, are you guys really excited to know the gender of it?
Like, are we excited that
That you
we
guys
know the
what it
gender?
is? Yeah.
Well, we obviously are excited.
Because
that we
look,
know.
I'm looking into his eyes right now, okay? And it's saying boy all over it, bro.
So I just want to say
It's funny because he's asking these questions because he really wants to know right now.
I'm dying to know.
I am super excited to know, like, I don't know if you guys know this. Oh, well, you guys do know this, but me and my brother are really, really close, and the fact that I know this and he doesn't know is such an amazing feeling. And I'm so
Have you
grateful.
told anybody?
No.
Okay.
And I'm so grateful
She hasn't
to
even
know.
told me? I don't even know, bro. I don't know.
Pinky me.
I don't know.
Hey, you're crossing your toes. You freaking dick. I know.
I'm so excited because you don't know.
Oh man. How are we gonna do the whole busting the thing? Are we gonna do like a baseball
Bro,
thing?
we can't tell you that. We're gonna save it. We're
I
gonna
like
save it.
butterflies.
That's a surprise. Everything's a surprise.
Okay.
We good? Are we good?
Surprise.
We don't want to say too much.
I think those are the only questions I really had.
Okay.
Alright guys, so now you know who is throwing our gender reveal. If you guys are super excited to see the gender reveal, give this video a big thumbs up. How big is the thumbs up, guys? How big?
I'm talking like
How big? Let me see how big that is. Let me see.
like together.
Ooh! Guys, so I feel like this is my opportunity to tell you guys this on camera, whether it be on camera or off camera. But I'm super honored for you guys to be throwing this for us.
Honored. Oh my God! Don't do that to us.
Yes, I threw the honor word in it. I'm super honored, and I know you guys are gonna do an amazing job for us.
Give me a kiss.
Shakisha, we're in public
Oh,
here.
can we
Don't
please
bring
not
that
bring
up.
up Shakisha?
You wanna do that to them?
Should we give a quick little Shakisha and Angelica moment?
Hold the baby.
Oh my God.
Hold the camera. I'm just kidding. If you guys are excited to find out the gender like we are, go ahead and stay tuned because the gender reveal is gonna be very, very soon. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we're gonna see you next time. through Ryan's. You gotta say eyes. You gotta point your eyes. Peace out, Girl Scouts, and stay tuned for the next video.
Girl Scouts.